I'm Kevin Watler, and this is your CMR Daily Buzz. As the Cayman Islands joins in a period of national mourning in honor of her late Queen Elizabeth II, this royal tradition has raised the question of what it means to mourn. Traditionally, the Queen's death would have triggered a 12-day mourning period, but King Charles III has requested an extension, with the mourning period lasting until 7 days after her late Queen Elizabeth's funeral on September 19th. The day of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II's state funeral will be declared a public holiday in the Cayman Islands. Be sure to monitor CMR's Facebook page and website for the latest update. The Miss World Cayman Islands organization has announced that the 4th edition of the Miss World Cayman pageant, which was scheduled to be held on Saturday, September 17th, has been postponed due to the passing of the United Kingdom's longest-serving monarch, Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. The pageant has been rescheduled to Saturday, September 24th at the Hartwell Theatre, starting at 7 p.m. and cocktails at 6 p.m. The Department of Environmental Health is calling on food business operators and food handlers to register for the upcoming food hygiene training as classes resume on September 14th. Training sessions will be held on Wednesdays between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. on Grand Cayman. However, training days may differ for the sister islands. Upon completion of their medical school training overseas, dentist Dr. Tammy Parry and emergency medicine consultant Dr. Brandon Bernard returned to the Health Services Authority to work alongside their mentors who encouraged them to pursue their dreams. Dr. Parry began her career journey at HSA in 2010 when she took a hiatus from dental school in Panama to work at HSA. In 2012, she completed her dental surgical assistant diploma and moved to the dental department. After deciding to complete her dental degree, she gained acceptance to the School of Oral Health Sciences at the University of Technology in Jamaica. She completed her studies this year, becoming a doctor in medical dentistry, and began her profession as a dentist at HSA. Dr. Bernard is also no stranger to the HSA, having been the first Caymanian intern to complete the medical internship program at HSA from 2013 to 2014. After completing his first degree in medicine, he worked as a doctor at the HSA from 2015 to 2017. In 2021, he completed his emergency medicine residency and Doctor of Medicine degree in emergency medicine in Jamaica. He then returned home to rejoin the HSA as the second Caymanian emergency medicine consultant physician. The Ministry of Youth, Sports, Culture and Heritage has welcomed Melanie Bryan-Way as the new head of the Youth Services Unit. She has had an extensive career as an educator and intervention service specialist. She is a teacher by profession, and Mrs. Bryan-Way has spent nearly 3 decades working with young people in the classroom as a senior school leader, program facilitator, and adult training specialist. Now for your CMR weather update, it's brought to you by WG Charters. Sunrise at 6:12, partly cloudy skies. The temperature rises to the high 80s, and when the high temperature is at 88 degrees Fahrenheit and the relative humidity is at 73% like the forecast calls for, the temperature will around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds east-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and the sun sets at 6:30. At nighttime, the temperature falls to the low 80s. Looking forward, rain chances will go up for the next couple days. Otherwise, similar weather conditions are expected. Remember, it's summertime, so those hot days and warm nights and scattered showers are very typical for this time of year. CMR weather updates are brought to you by WG Charters. They offer private boat trips for a great price, so we encourage you to support them. Now for some regional and international news. A new United Nations report has warned that at the current rate, Latin America and the Caribbean will not achieve the education goals set by the UN's 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The report emphasized that the targets will not be met without a change in the direction of policies and resource allocation for education. Greece's government has written to the country's NATO and European Union partners and the head of the United Nations, asking them to formally condemn increasingly aggressive talk by officials in neighboring Turkey and suggesting that current bilateral tensions could escalate into a second open conflict on European soil. Greece and Turkey have come close to war 3 times in the last half-century. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un stressed his country will never abandon the nuclear weapons it needs to counter the United States, which he accused of pushing to weaken the North Korea's defenses and eventually collapse his government, state media said on Friday. Kim made the comments during a speech Thursday at North Korea's rubber-stamped parliament, where members passed legislation governing the use of nuclear weapons, which Kim described as a step to cement the country's nuclear status and make clear such weapons will not be bargained. That's it for now on the Daily Buzz. Thank you for joining me. Please stay safe and God bless.